It's been it's been a minute. mm, Makeup. Tonight we're going to have a conversation outside of our Q&A to just discuss moisturizing. Peace, everybody. Thank you so much for joining and checking in. Let me know where you are. How's your day? How you feeling? So maybe like a week ago, I posted on my Instagram stories. I was asking if we could discuss hair care and what some of our challenges are with hair care. So if you are present right now, definitely comment if you missed that story, because I know it's been a while since I was up. What's your biggest hair care challenge? One of the biggest, well, I'm not saying one of the biggest, but like I got a lot of feedback about moisturizing and hair feeling brittle, hair feeling dry, wondering what oils should be used for moisturizing. And I'm just like, listen, we got to have a conversation about it. We're going to break it down. Okay? So for those of you that may be struggling with your locks, feeling dry, feeling brittle, not really sure what products to use, how to apply them, tonight you're going to get the answer to that. Shout out to everybody joining in North Carolina, New Jersey. See, Texas is here. Happy Monday, right? It's out of the norm. So for the month of August, I will be live every Monday, either in the evening or in the morning. I haven't decided on when we're going to etch it in stone, but for right now, we're going with the evening. Every Monday, discussing an important topic as it relates to hair care. So this week is moisturizing. Next week is going to be about itchy scalp. So you're going to get this education on this Monday, okay? So for those of you that may not know who I am, may have just popped in, maybe a friend shared it with you, and I'm so grateful for you for sharing. My name is Jocelyn Renee. You can think of me as your digital loctician. I strive to help you cultivate the healthiest set of locks possible. And I believe quality products, education, and intention are some of the ingredients to healthy hair. Would you agree? Press a 1 if you would agree with that. Keisha, yes, I will still be going live on Thursdays too. So we're going to have like a two a weeks, not 2 a days, 2 a weeks. So Monday and Thursday, I will still be live. Every Thursday, it's Q&A with the loctician. So on Thursday, we ask questions. Monday, I'm going to be sharing some information with you. Okay, so you agree. So we're on the same page. You believe that education, quality products, and attention are what's going to help you with healthy hair. So those are some of the reasons why I created my hair care line, Crown Elements. Crown Elements was created out of a need. I had my sister locks. My scalp was itching. Thus, the Pure Scalp came. After years from being behind the chair, still being behind the chair, I realized the products out here on the market are actually crap. And so it's truly divine, like how the recipes, the formulations came to be about. And so the Crown Elements collection, originally New Growth Essentials, was created. And so tonight we're going to be talking about a few products in the Crown Elements collection that are going to help moisturize your hair. Because as I titled this live, you're moisturizing all wrong, because a lot of people think one of two things. Either you just put your moisturizer in your hair and your hair is going to be moisturized. And people are often like, why is my hair not moisturized? I'm applying the moisturizer, but my hair is not moisturized. I'm putting it in my hair every single day. My hair still feels brittle. What is going on? Or people think, all right, my hair is feeling dry. Let me apply some oil. And typically, the more thick the oil is, the better, or the more moisturized your hair should be. Let me get a 2. If you have thoughts, either presently you currently think that, or you've thought that in the past about how you moisturize your hair. It's either going to come from oil or repeated usage of a moisturizer. Push a 2 if you believe that, or believed that. All right, Tyree, I see you. Jan, I see you too. That's another two. You feel bold, Tony, okay? Michelle, you felt that as well? Yeah, so my charger. I need a checklist. But anyway. All right, Frida, you said you believed it. Myrtle, you believed it too. All right, yeah. So you're not alone. A lot of people believe that. Life of a librarian. You said, but now you're educated. And I can respect that. And it's okay if you felt like that or you currently believe that and you may be struggling with moisturizing, because tonight I'm going to help you debunk some of the myths, okay? Help you better understand moisturizing and how to get your hair to feel like you're expecting it to feel, and explain to you why it has not felt that way with what you've currently been using or doing. Okay? Jessica says, I've been all over the place. Oh, Chef, you read the blog, but you had that question. Okay, so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. All right, so the first thing I want you to know, this is one of the most important things with moisturizing. All right, so share with a friend, tell them, come on, get in here right now. This is the one thing that you need to know. Moisturizing is not the job of the moisturizer. You're like, what? It's called a moisturizer. No, it's funny. That's marketing, right? So most people, again, you believe you apply moisturizer, your hair should be moisturized. Doesn't feel moisturized, and you're like, what's happening? Let me get a different moisturizer. Let me go buy 4 or 5 different moisturizers, all the moisturizers on the shelf. You're still not getting those results. Moisturized hair, or truly hydrated hair, it's going to start when you wash your hair. So at the shampoo bowl. So, boom, product number 1 in your moisturizing routine, clarifying shampoo. All right. Clarifying shampoo is a necessity for moisturizing. People are like, why? Why would clarifying shampoo, which I believe most people would say is going to strip your hair, it's very harsh, it's drying, or my hair doesn't like that. Those are some of the things I hear about clarifying shampoos. Well, let me know in the comments, how often are you washing your hair? On average, how often are you washing your hair? Once a month? Every 2 weeks? Every 6 weeks? 8 weeks? Yes, Amber, go drink some water. And I was like, I was gonna go upstairs and get some water for the live, but I was like, listen, I gotta get on here because I'm on bated time. My children are upstairs. I gave them some TV time while I came down here. All right, so we have every 4 to 6 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, weekly, once a month, once a week. Oh, I wish. Every 2 to 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Okay, so if we're going, it looks like between 3 and 4 weeks without cleansing our hair or scalp, probably applying some oil, maybe some product like a moisturizer in there, maybe some edge control, maybe some gel in there. If we're constantly putting stuff on top of our hair, how can we expect it to be moisturized or to feel hydrated if we're not removing or getting that out of the hair? That is the role of your clarifying shampoo. All right. So you got to clarify to get all the stuff out so that you have a clean slate so that you can replenish. Okay. So moisturized hair, definitely have to clarify first. This is the basic hair care clarifying shampoo. This is a clarifying shampoo that I offer at crownelements.com. We're working on our Crown Element shampoo coming soon. But for right now, the basic hair care clarifying shampoo, it's a great shampoo. All right, great shampoo to start with. Now, after you've clarified okay? Not after you clarified. I know we've heard the conversation about no conditioner, conditioners causing buildup. Cream conditioners are not supposed to be used on locks. I mean, the debate about conditioner runs the gamut, right? So it's depends on who you ask. Some people will say condition, some people will say not. In lieu of worrying about what the impact of a cream-based conditioner will be on your locks, get you an herbal hair treatment, okay? This herbal hair treatment it's like tea for the hair. And we've done a whole live about this. I can link that in the description if you're watching the replay on YouTube or something like that. That live is called the Power of Herbal Treatments. So this is one treatment, very similar to like a tea. You steep it in water. Once the herbs have steeped in the water, you pour that mixture over your locks and you leave it in. It has the same botanical benefits as a cream conditioner without the worry of buildup, without the worry of residue, without you having to spend 35 minutes in the shower trying to rinse it out. Okay? Herbal hair treatment will help to restore and balance the scalp and the hair so you don't have to worry about the clarifying shampoo being over drying. You don't have to worry about whether your hair has enough nutrients to stay strong, to not be brittle, to not be dry and break. Herbal hair treatments remain in the hair, okay, so that they keep working. This treatment right here is called Luminescent. It's really good for shine, for body, for balancing the scalp. But if you have color treated hair, if you're currently experiencing some breakage, or if your hair has been excessively dry for a long time, like you've been trying all the things, you can't figure out what's the what, you will want to get the restoring herbal treatment. The restoring has herbs that are going to help with strength. They're going to help to replenish and also make sure that you don't have anything that's going to be damaging to your locks throughout the week or throughout the 3-6 weeks you're going without washing your hair. Okay? So y'all with me? First two products we need in our regimen: clarifying, herbal treatment, cleanse, condition. Okay? These are included in moisturizing. All right? The moisture is not happening on the day-to-day. Okay? It's happening at that shampoo time. It's happening when you're cleansing your hair. And the longer you're going without doing that, the more likely or more, the more likely your hair is to be dry if you're not using Crown Elements. How many would you have to use if your locks are long? Tony, that's a great question. So for the herbal hair treatments, these treatments are steeped in ideally distilled water. You don't want to use tap water out your sink. Filter water is fine. Distilled water is best. If you have really long hair, instead of just using the 8 ounces that are recommended, maybe do 16 ounces because the treatments are steeped in water. You know, water has memory. It's going the benefits are going to be throughout all of the water. So it really depends on how much water you use. Just use a little bit more. A handful of Smith said moisture retention is just so real. When I was a loose natural, I washed weekly and had no real problems with moisture. We're going 3 to 6 weeks without a shampoo. It's straight ghetto, okay? But we're not going to go there. Nina says, can you go right into a retwist after the tea rinse? Yes, absolutely. So again, it doesn't need to be rinsed out. With the treatments, you have 5 treatments in here. So that means if you're washing your hair, should have got that water. If you're washing your hair every 3 weeks, it's going to last you, what, 4 months? 4 to 5 months. Depends on how the weeks fall. You know, some months have 5. But yeah, 110 is going to last you for a couple months. All right. And also, fun fact, Tony, because you said your locks were long, you can steep an additional, like you do 16 ounces or if you do 24 ounces, you steep that. And if you have anything left over, you can then put it in a spray bottle and mist it throughout the week. which brings us to the third product in our moisturizing regimen. This is the Moisture Infusion. It's an herbal moisturizer, which is going to help maintain the moisture balance in the hair. Maintain, okay? This is not your moisture. Your moisture is coming from you cleansing. This is maintaining the moisture or the hydration in your hair, okay? So you spray it to help maintain, all right? So if your hair is already dry, yes, it's going to help, but the most impact you will get is when you're cleansing, conditioning, and then moisturizing, okay? A lot of people tend to use moisturizing shampoo. Notice I didn't say anything about moisturizing shampoo. No, okay? That is adding more oils. We have locks. Don't need that, all right? Cleanse, condition, the herbal treatments, moisturizer, moisture infusion, all right? So this is going to, again, help to maintain the moisture in your hair. The moisture infusion contains aloe vera and rose water, two very beneficial herbs for locks specifically. Okay, I know there's a lot of conversation in the lock community about rose water. Is this rose water good? Should I use rose water? I don't like rose water. Makes my hair dry, makes my hair brittle. But when you couple it with aloe, it's a powerful combination, okay? Aloe also, fun fact, helps promote the locking process, because what is aloe made up of? You guessed it, water. So these three products, great. Your locks are going to be, you'll feel the difference with this regimen with just 3 products. Now, the next step, and this is, I would say it's optional, but it's one of those steps that really, again, help with moisture retention. The main radiance oil, all right? This is a medium viscosity, so it's not a light. So it's not light to the point you have to apply it and then you're just not going to feel it. But it's not thick to the point of like you put it in your hair, your hands are going to be greasy, it's going to be getting all over everything. No, this is a medium viscosity oil. And you apply this after you do the moisturizer, okay? Very lightweight. The main radiance oil is very nourishing for the scalp, and it helps to add shine to the hair. Now, we've talked about this many times before. All right, we have textured hair, so our hair is not going to be shiny. There will be a sheen. It's not going to be shiny, okay? Because our curls just naturally diffuse the light. All right, so if you're looking for shiny hair, probably need faux locks. But they have a dropper. Bottles are a dropper, so you drop 2 to 3 vials in your hand, depending on how long your locks are. I've already applied my moisturizer because I wanted to show you how to apply oil. You want to squeeze it down your shaft, the shaft of your locks. Okay, we're not putting it on our scalp. Really, we are massaging it through and on our locks. All right, this is going to help seal in and retain the moisture that is in your locks. Oil does not need to be applied directly to the scalp. All right, our scalp naturally makes oil. It's called sebum. You keep putting oil to your scalp, you're messing with the balance there. Okay. Yes. Listen, you see game. Ressa says, please give us the tea on moisturizing. Winter is on the way and it's coming quick. Okay, the leaves are falling everywhere here in Maryland. I'm like, what is happening? But you need to know how to moisturize. It's very important. And so again, moisturizing does not just happen with a moisturizer. Yes, this is going to be helpful. Speak to it. I know it's going to be beneficial. The moisture infusion. Yes, this is great. If this is all that you have in your regimen, the moisture infusion, yes, it'll help. It'll be good. It'll feel nice. But if you have all 3, optionally the oil, meaning 4, you'll feel a huge difference in your hair, in the way your locks are moving, in the way that they're feeling, in the way that they're retaining moisture over a longer period of time. So it's not just about that one thing you're doing a couple times a week over the next 6 weeks in between your washes. It's what you do when you wash and how you maintain how the hair feels after that wash. Does that make sense? And did that help? Do you have questions? If you're on IG, there's like a little question comment section. You could put it there and I'll check what's happening here on YouTube. Yeah, faux locks, because faux locks are the only things that they're like shiny for no real reason, which I feel like a lot of people get faux locks and they're like, oh, I want real locks. And then they're mad because their real hair is not as shiny as the faux locks. So it's one of those little myths. Should I clarify shampoo every wash? What about moisturizing shampoo? So definitely clarifying every wash. Moisturizing is it's going to be very dependent on your hair texture, your curl pattern, and the stage of the locking process that you're in. So if you're experiencing really, really, really dry hair, like it's so brittle, like it's stiff, like it's not moving, like you go like this and just stays like that, you touch your hair and it's like, like what's happening? If it's not, when your hair is hydrated and moisturized, it's a movement. It's not necessarily just a feeling. So if your locks are not acting right, would focus primarily on clarifying to probably get all the stuff in there that's blocking from receiving the moisture that you're applying. Once you get that all out, you may even need to do a detox. Then you could possibly add in a moisturizing shampoo. Tony, I see you. Frida, that's real old school. Frida says, I can't just boil tap water first to do the herbal treatments. If that's what you want to do. How long do I go without washing? I strive to shampoo my hair every 2 weeks. If I get to 3 weeks, it's life is life in and it's really problematic. But going beyond 3 weeks is something that I rarely do. My ideal goal when I first started locking, I was washing my hair every week. But because my locks are thick and now they're longer, it takes so much time for them to dry that every week, bit much, because can't be out here air drying. Y'all know we don't do that. Oh. What about for micro locks? So micro locks is the same. So the what I shared tonight, 4 products, clarifying, the herbal hair treatment, the moisture infusion, and the main radiance oil, all available at CrayonElements.com. Will work for traditional locks, micro locks. I wanted to say sister locks, but it's really after the sister locks have matured, when they have, more flexibility with the things that they can do with the hair. So yeah, this definitely works for micro locks. And now you've stayed this whole time. I appreciate you, truly appreciate your presence. I have a coupon code for you. So if you have never tried Crown Elements before, or if you've never tried the 4 products in conjunction together in your regimen before, and you would like to try Crown Elements, if you use the code Mini Series 1, because I'm going to be here all month on a Monday, speaking about how to incorporate Crown Elements into your regimen. If you use that at checkout, you go special gift for me. So the code is Mini Series 1. All right. And after this is live on Instagram, I will put it in the description. And YouTube and Facebook, you can see the code right now in the description. The code is only active until Monday, and it only applies to the first 20 orders that use that code. So treat yourself. Do you have to refrigerate the moisture infusion? So you do not have to refrigerate the moisture infusion. You do have to refrigerate the divine hold. That is the all natural locking gel, because that is purely aloe vera, must be refrigerated. You don't want to keep your moisture infusion though in the bath, like in the shower where the temperature fluctuates. But if you just keep it like in your sink or in the like on your nightstand, or I guess those are some of the common places, you'll be okay. Patrick, I'm sure it's the type of rose water that you're using. See, the moisture infusion does not smell feminine. It doesn't smell. It's a neutral smell. Like, I personally don't like the smell of like roses. Truly, and I'm allergic to roses actually. But the moisture infusion, the scent of it is citrus. It's a bergamot. So it's not feminine, not really masculine. It's like neutral, but still fragrant. That's how I would describe it. But if anyone's here using the moisture infusion, what would you say it smells like? Uh, Chief Rocker says it doesn't smell feminine. I appreciate that. Shan says, I learned something today. I've been oiling the mess out of this scalp. No, don't do that. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you for that super chat purchase. Can you use both herbal rinses together? You can use both herbal treatments together. There's nothing in them that is going to counteract the other. So you just get additional benefits in your hair. If you do use them together, please let me know how your hair likes it. Oh my gosh, Nikki. Nikki says the only shiny locks I see are the people who use jam. Oh, we're not going to do that tonight. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Do you have to retwist after you wash each time? You see these roots? No, absolutely not. You definitely don't need to retwist every time. Is it possible that spraying with aloe juice and water every other day can dry out my locks? I have 4C 2-month-old starter locks. So, yes, it is possible. And two things that I would encourage you to think about if you're doing that, the aloe juice and the water, is one, if you're using tap water, that could dry your hair out, but also doing that every other day for your hair texture may not like that. And one of the things that causes that, or that can cause dryness, is known as hydro fatigue, meaning you are spraying the hair with things that are very so much water, so it's causing your hair strand to like open up and swell, and then it's shrinking and drying, but you're doing it again and then you're letting it dry, doing it again and letting it dry, and that action can make the hair weak and it can feel dry. So want to be very mindful of that. Your moisture infusion application, 2, maybe 3 times a week. That's only if you're clarifying shampoo, conditioning with the herbal hair treatments, moisture infusion, herbal moisturizer, main radiance oil, very light. Never use the oil without the moisturizer. Again, oil is optional. Definitely 2 or 3 times a week. Yes, Nikki. I think I was actually working in the fulfillment office when you placed your order. So I appreciate you. And I did see you got like a ton of them. Oh, so you're really not supposed to oil the scalp? No, not really. You can, but don't really need to. Okay, so Nikki says the moisture infusion smells earthy, and Lisa says it smells clean. I received that. Just minimize how often you're doing it, or so the question was, are there any suggestions to help combat the dryness that you're feeling because you're applying it, applying the aloe juice and the water so consistently? So it sounds like you may need a standalone hydration treatment, like with a steamer, just to really like replenish the moisture, and then You want to do your maintenance, like maintaining your moisture with the Moisture Infusion. That is the best I could suggest without having a formal consultation with you. Um, Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Pratina. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to do, I will leave this broadcast up. It will be up on my channels. I will be back every Monday, and we also have our Q&A with the loctician on Thursdays. I would highly encourage you, if you're struggling with moisture rising, to consider how you can adjust your regimen so that you're focusing on the behavior of your hair and also what your hair needs versus what you may have heard in the past about how to care for your hair. Because a lot of that was based on marketing, a lot of it was based on just not knowing, throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, having products that, again, are very intentional about the ingredients, about the education, about how they're going to help nourish and heal your hair, are things you said you liked, things you said you believed in. And so Crown Elements does offer those and more. So use mini series 1 at crownelements.com, and then let me know how you think. What you think about it. Now you just want to wash your locks. Michelle, that's never a bad thing, okay? But you got to dry it. It's very important. So thank you again so much for your presence. I will be here next Monday. We're going to be talking about itchy scalp, how to soothe it, and some common causes of it. So thank you so much again, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.